Take a seat for me, girl, because I need to know about this cranberry sauce.
Okay.
I understand. First, before we get to cranberry sauce, how did you two meet?
I was driving down on the highway
Okay.
in Florida. This car just kept going side by side in front of me, and I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And I eventually rolled down my window. I'm like, hey. He's like, hey, shorty, what's up? And I'm like, and I end up giving him my number.
Not from road rage to a love affair.
Yeah.
Now I gotta back up. Tell me about this cranberry sauce.
Okay, so on Thanksgiving Day, I was literally making jokes all day about cranberry sauce. I'm like, that's old people stuff, you know, you put with the stuff in and stuff like that. And
That's my jam, so don't talk about cranberry sauce, because I ain't old yet, but
and
anyway.
then eventually, it went from when sitting the kids down to actually eating. He goes off. He's like, don't say that. You're spoiling their appetite. And I'm just like, lower your voice when you're talking to me.
And he sent you to jail for that?
No. So the next day is actually the day I actually went to jail.
Got
so
it.
I gets up. From that day, he's already thinking I'm mad, and I'm not mad. But we're in the bed, and he's deliberately, you know, smoking, but I think he's doing it on purpose where the fumes are landing on the bed, and so I can feel like the air coming out the air mattress. And so I say, well, you know what? I might as well just get up and deflate them all. So I got a knife out the kitchen, and I went to go deflate one. And he was like, why would you do that? So he calls the police on me. And I'm like, I know where you're going with this, because he has called the police on me numerous of times. This is not the first time.
Wow.
Like,
in the 3 years, how many times do you think he's called the police on you?
I would say about maybe 10.
10 times.
Yeah.
10 times. Okay. This is a sad situation. So I want to go now to the cheating. When did you find out that he could have been cheating on you?
He's been cheating on me since day one that I met him with his kid's mother. One stayed, before I actually moved in with him, one of his kids' mother was just moving from that house.
Okay.
And he cheated with her. I ended up one day going to North Carolina. I had to go to North Carolina to take my mom her car back. And I was skeptical about leaving my car to let him use it because his car was down. So he takes my car to go see his kid's mother and tells me when I come back that he had sex in my car.
And how long into the relationship was this?
This is not even a year in.
This not even a year in?
Yes.
And I just need to be clear. How many women does he have children with?
4.
4 women. 4
Yes.
women. Okay. Only reason I'm saying that is because if he's admitting to cheating with one, are you suspicious that maybe there could be others that he's cheating with? Or is it just this one?
Oh, well, going through his phone, yeah, there was other women than besides his kid's mother.
Kids' mothers, okay.
Yeah. Through it all, I still love him, but a part of me wants to depart, excuse me.
No, you're okay.
Because I'm tired and I feel like he manipulates me. He blames me for things that is really him.
Yeah.
Like a narcissist. He's a narcissist.
Yeah.
And
Let me get some of these for you. Here you go, love.
and I don't like it. And then it's times where he tells his daughter to be disrespectful to me. And like I've been raising her for 3 years now. She is disrespectful to me. But you
How
know,
old is
she's 16.
16, okay.
But you know, me and her, we talked, and I tell her, you know, you're not supposed to do this. But when we have our fight, it's like he's okay with telling her to disrespect me. And I said, this is why she won't stop doing what she's doing, because you tell her to say it.
Well, everyone, I think it's time to hear Kenny's side of the story. So everyone, let's welcome your boyfriend or fiance, boyfriend Kenny, to the show.
Say, shorty, for real? You for real?
Yes,
You
I'm
for
for
real?
real.
So, first of all, let's get an understanding, right? So you could understand the whole true story about my baby mother, so we could get this out in the air now. Stop.
No.
Stop.
Okay.
Please. I was done with that relationship. That was been over with. I waited, just like I told her family, I waited for her to get her stuff and able to leave. I wasn't gonna drive 2.5 hours for no one. It was the plan was for me to be with my daughter.
First of all, question. Welcome to the show. First of all, but
I appreciate
have a
you. My
question.
bad.
Yeah. No, you're fine. I'm glad that you were able to say your piece. This is what this is a place for you to be able to share your side as well. But I think the question I have is, I understand there was plans to be made, but how did those plans get intertwined with having sex with her?
What happened was I went out to my kid's birthday party. There was no sex. I said that to her because I was pissed off at her.
Right.
And it's because of the and it's because
you do it
stop.
delivery.
Stop.
Yo, you do it
Stop.
delivery.
Stop.
You stop.
Stop.
I'm not about to keep
talk
stop.
you talking about
Because you don't want me to tell the truth.
Listen,
That's
Shorty,
what it is.
Shorty, it's not
That's your
now
truth,
you want
but I
gonna keep
know
going
the
back.
truth.
We're gonna keep going back. You wanna keep going there. We're gonna put it there.
Okay, we go there because, like I said,
from
go
the
there.
cranberry sauce. That was Thanksgiving Day. That was Thanksgiving
right.
Day. You didn't get
Thanksgiving
stop. You
Day.
didn't
No,
get
you
locked
stop.
up to December 9th.
No, I didn't get.
You
it
got
wasn't
locked up December 9th.
It was November 26th.
You got
this present.
No, wrong.
year.
I'm
wrong.
telling you, you're wrong.
No.
Because you want me to tell you what
I
happened?
have the papers.
You waited. Because
I have the papers
I
in
went to
my-
work for 2 days straight.
No,
You
you're
got
wrong.
mad over cranberry sauce. You held that
You
in for 3
got
days.
mad.
You
So
held
can I
that in
ask you a
for 3
question?
days.
Ask
Don't
you a
sit on
question.
this stage and
Because
lie.
regardless of the date, you sent the woman you're dating to jail.
Yes,
over.
No, it wasn't over cranberry sauce. It's the point of principle. She got up. You picked up a knife. It's a difference.
Oh, I really-
my
I really
kids,
don't
them
threat-
kids,
I really was gonna
them kids.
cut you.
I don't care what anybody says.
I said it down
I
because
don't
I
care
knew
what
you-
you say.
I said things
First of all, you
like I
threatened.
said.
You walked up
Oh,
to my
I
child. You
threatened her
threatened my child.
because you
threatened
told her to be disrespectful. Yeah, and I had
That's a
said it numerous of times.
First
that
of all, you want to
if
talk
she
about
keep
being
being
disrespectful.
disrespectful to me, that I
Can
was
we
going to
stop,
hit her in
please?
the
Can we
mouth,
stop?
but I never had put my
So can
hands
we?
on that
I
child
need
not one
this.
time.
I want this man's opinion.
Not one time.
I need this man's opinion because I feel like you want to be. You call it disrespectful, right? I feel
Yes,
child
yes,
speaks
yes.
of mine. Okay, I go to work, right? My child will be in the house. She would get up and stop what she's doing. Hey, how was work? How's your day? Speak, acknowledge an adult. As a child is supposed to, as we would grow up. Hush your mouth. Hush your mouth now. Because as my mother taught me, when an adult walk in the house, a child's supposed to acknowledge that
She
adult
don't
as his.
always do that.
Please,
No, she
please
do
stop.
not.
Please stop. Please stop. Please
You
stop.
stop.
You asked me to speak, and I'm going to speak. You
Well,
had your
speak. I
turn.
didn't ask you to speak. You supposed to be speaking your truth.
So then why are you talking to me?
Because I'm supposed to.
I'm not talking, but I'm talking. I'm speaking my.
Okay,
I'm
well,
speaking
How many
my
children are
truth.
you raising together? Because I hear your child that's 16. How many other children are you raising together?
Okay, there's 4.
4 of them.
So
together.
this is what the whole
3
situation
are
is.
yours. They're from a different relationship. 1 is yours.
Right.
Okay.
So
I
this
see
is the
clarity.
situation. I feel like this. Even when you're home, when your child wakes up in the morning, first thing the child's supposed to say is good morning, as my mama said. If an adult walks in the room and they say good morning to you, you're supposed to speak back. Am I right or wrong? So if I walk up to your child and I say good morning to your child, and your child looks at me like the devil, guess what I'm gonna do? Child. Because it is what it is. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna. I feel like
And
this.
that's-
I feel like
the
this.
Kenny we
I
see
feel like
most
this.
majority of
I
the
feel like
time.
this. If your child ignores me as an adult, why should I speak with your child if he's already ignored?
And if your child disrespect me, why shouldn't I say I'm going to hit her in her mouth, but I don't do it? But I'm telling her, you do not disrespect
when
me.
When she speaks, you don't listen. There's a difference.
No,
You
people.
can't
Or
tell a
whatever
child
like that.
to calm
And what
down.
she been doing?
You
Write
can't
them
tell a
down on
child
a
she
piece
can't
of
speak.
paper.
First of all,
Write them down on a piece of paper.
We're speaking about this, because I'm getting clarity. My producer is telling me right now that your daughter sent in a text, Kenny, that she wanted me to see. What does this text say?
Oh, wow, let's see, please.
Why can't y'all just be normal couple without any problems? Y'all need to get a therapist or take some time and go somewhere with each other without us kids. Y'all already get stressed out with each other, and we're not helping when we're being loud and doing the most. Dad, can you just please apologize to them?
Now, me and my daughter.
So there's something interesting about this.
Yes.
There's something interesting. Your daughter in this message, because this is your daughter.
Yes.
Her last statement was, Dad, can you just please apologize?
Because at the end of the day, my daughter already knows me. I'm not a confrontational person until you put me there. Until you put me there. At the end of the day, like I say,
can I correct that really quickly? Can I correct that? No one can put you there.
Right.
You have to be in control of your own behavior.
Okay. For instance, hold on. We're gonna bring it back on the situation so we can get an understanding of how Keiana is.
First of all,
please stop. You asked me.
The reason why
oh my God. See, this is why I'm done talking. I'm done talking to you, shorty. Leave it just like that. Leave it just like that.
Leave it like that.
Leave it. I'm done talking because at the end of the day, you don't know who I talked to. You wasn't in the truck with me.
Okay.
You can't say that.
No, but I'm gonna
you can't say that.
Can I ask y'all something? Is this how y'all always talk to each other?
Yes.
Always. So are most of your arguments about your children?
It's about everything.
I
could go to my car. I could go to my car and sit there and watch a football game.
I
have to stop.
Kenny,
I have to. Listen, I go to my car.
I asked her a question. I'm going to ask you the same question. With this being said, with this being the communication, why do you want to salvage this?
Actually,
and speak the truth.
I can speak the truth. I love this woman. Everything she asked me to do in my past, I left behind.
It seems like the real issue is not unlocking this phone. So I'm going to ask you both a question. Do you believe you deserve peace?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe you deserve peace?
I always.
You believe you deserve peace?
Yes.
Do you believe you're in a peaceful relationship?
No.
No.
I'm never home.
I'm going to stop right there. I asked you a simple question. Do you deserve peace? And then I asked you if you're in a peaceful relationship. If the answers don't match, then I'm going to ask you now, why are y'all staying in this?
Right.
Because unlocking the phone is not going to fix anything in this relationship.
I agree.
At the end of the day, acting like children when you're trying to raise children together is the most toxic thing you can do.
Yes, I agree.
I agree with that.
And unfortunately, what gets me is that you're both unhappy, which is trickling down to these children that are now being treated unfairly in some ways by each of you.
Yes.
And so now, because you're unhappy, because you know you deserve peace and you don't have a peaceful house, it's just blowing up for everybody.
Right. Exactly.
And now these kids are in the middle texting and saying, can y'all please just get away from us? Your daughter's text said, can y'all go away and leave us alone? Yeah. That's what your daughter's text said.
I know. And I would believe it or not, when she sent, where I was that night is, I was at my best friend's house because it was an argument it was going to be an argument. So me.
You left.
And I stayed gone.
I get
just so, and I told my daughter, like, yo, listen. And I've been explaining to my daughter, I said, yo, just so I don't have to argue with her, I don't be home. So she was like, yo, I already know that. Just keep going to your best friend's house. If you feel like you're going to be arguing, go with your best friend. Go to your best friend. She said, if that's going to keep everything calm in the house, stay there.
I get it. But again, going in that cycle I'm talking about, you keep ending up triggering her when you walk away because now it triggers the fact that she had no information about who are you messing with, you're cheating with. You told her, you just said out of your own mouth, I told her deliberately that I was cheating with my ex because I wanted to hurt her. I deliberately know how to hurt somebody. Those are your exact words.
Oh, yeah, and I tell her that.
So I want you to imagine now, if you know you're doing that and she's aware of that behavior and you're now leaving the house, what do you expect her to?
First of all, for me to, like I said, if you want me home, I don't mind being home. But I'm not going to be home when I know there's nothing worth being there for. And I'm just going to be honest.
Let's hear that. Did you just hear that? No, let's not defend it. Because part of what happens in your relationship is you're both defending your hurt feelings. And the worst thing in communication is defending hurt feelings. You're hurt, so every time he says something, you're going to defend it. Every time she says something, you start defending it. This is why the whole time you're like, hey, stop, be quiet, hold down. That's you defending your hurt feelings. That's what that was. And it's not a healthy way of communication. But what he just said is there is nothing worth coming home for. So I need you to sit in that and process it.
Thank you.
Because what you're about to do is defend something, and I need you just to hear the words. We already seen the actions.
You know what? I know what really needs to be done, and I'm going to do just that.
What is it?
I'm going to leave this relationship.
Thank you. I agree. And you know what? I can say, you know what, that's the best agreement that we ever had.
And you're happy about it?
I'm okay with it.
Okay. I think you are two people who are not right for each other, that have been trying to figure out how to make it work because you blended your families too quickly, and you shouldn't have. And I'm glad that at least you can walk off the stage a little bit better than you were when you came on.
Thank you.
You hear me? I wish y'all the best of luck. I got on to do, and I wish them kids the best of luck.